PIPEDA. What does that mean? Personal Information Protection and Electronic Documents Act. PIPEDA is federal government legislation that protects your privacy. PIPEDA sets up rules about personal information you provide to businesses and how they manage that information. Personal information. What's that? You would be surprised how long the list is. Name and address, email address, IP address, VP address, color of skin, religion, married, single, divorced, separated, sexual preference, age, height, weight, blood type, medical history, disability, education, income, habits of spending, bank information, credit card numbers, social insurance number, or other identification numbers. Wow, a long list. It's important that you understand this information is yours. This information identifies who you are. You must be careful about sharing it. Other people can take advantage of the information, for example, steal your identity. How can you protect your personal information? PIPEDA explains your rights. For the specific business, provide only the personal information that is necessary. For example, if you buy clothes and pay with a credit card, you must give your credit card number. Do you also have to give your age, phone number, and email address? No, that information is not needed to buy clothes. Suppose the business pressures you. Come on, we need detailed information to finish your purchase. You can ask why. If their answer doesn't satisfy you, you can refuse to provide the information. They can finish the purchase without that information. They don't really need it. One exception: police investigating a crime, or police action during an emergency. The police can collect your personal information without your approval. If a business or organization has collected your personal information, you have the right to see what they recorded. If you see mistakes, you have the right to ask them to make corrections. Suppose a business demands personal information that you feel is not necessary. Or suppose you ask to see what personal information is recorded and the business refuses to show you. Or suppose the business allows you to see their records. You notice mistakes and ask them to correct them, and the business refuses. What do? First, try to resolve it yourself. For example, ask to meet the staff person responsible for privacy management. Or contact the business's ombudsman. For example, banks and hospitals have an ombudsman. Bring your complaint to that ombudsman, and he will help you. Suppose the problem is not resolved. You can file a formal complaint with the Office of the Privacy Commissioner of Canada. Visit their website, www.priv.gc.ca. They have a form you can fill out and mail. Complaints can't be sent by email. You must print and mail. Filling out the form is free. The Office of the Privacy Commissioner can investigate your complaint and try to resolve it. Suppose the Office of the Privacy Commissioner can't resolve your complaint, or suppose you are not satisfied with their actions. What can you do? Sometimes you can go to the federal court, depending on the situation. The court can order the business to change their practices and match them with PIPEDA requirements. Which businesses must follow PIPEDA rules? Basically, any private business or organization involved in commercial activity. Meaning goods or services you can buy or sell. For example, banks, airlines, phone companies, and stores like clothing stores or food stores. It doesn't matter if the business is big or small. It doesn't matter if the business operates online or in a building like a grocery store. In 3 provinces, BC, Alberta, and Quebec, some kinds of businesses are not under PIPEDA. Why? Those 3 provinces have their own privacy legislation that applies to those businesses. But if the business is under federal responsibility, it doesn't matter which province it's located in, it must follow PIPEDA. For example, the SaskTel phone company operates only in Saskatchewan. But the phone business is under federal responsibility. So SaskTel must follow PIPEDA. Your personal information is valuable. You can protect it. Remember, limit the personal information you give out. If a business asks for your personal information, ask them why. Ask them how they will manage it. If you have any concerns, contact the Office of the Privacy Commissioner of Canada. Know your privacy rights.